Hey guys, Sean here. So I've been wanting to do this for a while. This is an American copy of Pokemon Crystal, and this is a Japanese version. And you can see if you turn them over, the Japanese version has this really nice design that's printed on the circuit board. And I would really like to be able to have that on an English version that I can play. So the couple of issues that you need to do are, you can see how the where the screws are, they're a little bit different. So you can't just take out the board and put it and swap them. So what you actually have to do is desolder the ROM chip on the American version and put it onto the Japanese version. So yeah, let's see if that works. So I've seen other people do this on the internet, so I'm pretty sure that it works. It's just a matter of desoldering that really tiny ROM chip. Well, not really tiny, but has a lot of small pins. Let's see. That's nice. It has a red battery in this one. Okay. So yeah, you can see how the boards are very different. And let's see, does the front... yeah, the front half of the shell is different as well. So you can't just you can't just swap these two either, so we're gonna have to actually swap the stickers, which hopefully that goes well. It's not always easy to remove these stickers, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so let's zoom in here. Okay, so these are the ROM chips. The boards are pretty much identical. I think the Japanese version has a little bit more RAM. I think there was actually like a feature in the Japanese version where you could like trade using your cell phone or something, but the American version doesn't have that, but it should still work. So the first thing I'm going to do, because these don't have a I know the battery on this one isn't good anymore. I think this battery still works, but I might as well just change both of them. So here's a couple new batteries, and I'm just gonna put a little flux on these. Replacing batteries is pretty simple. You just lift off the two sides. Just like that. Alright, so I don't want to mix these up, so here's the two dead ones. Or maybe not dead fully, but maybe we'll wait and put those on at the end, just so we don't generate a lot of heat around there. So let's go ahead and remove the Japanese one first. I'm going to use this stuff. It's called Chip Quick, and basically it's like it's designed to remove like surface mount chips like this. And it's kind of weird stuff. It's really like brittle. So this is the flux, and this is the solder. And basically you're just gonna get some flux there, and this stuff is really like corrosive too. So there's that. And I'm just going to, I'll do it this way. Stuff kind of like stays liquid for a while. So kind of just like apply it on like that, and it kind of retains the heat there while you lift it up. So let's try and lift this while we're... There we go. Okay, got one side lifted. This side should be easier because we can get under it a little bit more. Like so. And there we go. There's the Japanese ROM chip. And this stuff is still liquid, so... Okay, so now to clean this up, try and just get as much of it off as you can to start with. Because we don't want any of this left over on here. Some of this, their soldering wick. It cleans it up really nice. Okay, and now you need to really make sure that you clean it with some alcohol, because this flux is really bad stuff. All flux is corrosive, but this one is especially corrosive. So that was pretty simple, actually. A little bit easier than I thought it would be. Let's see. Yeah, this flux is kind of everywhere. You can feel it's like really sticky. So I'll clean this up. I don't know if I'm going to put the Japanese version onto this one. Maybe, just for the heck of it, but we'll see what I do. Okay, so now let's remove this one. Pretty much the same thing. Just add your flux. See, it's very brittle, it just broke off, but it's fine, it works just as well. Okay. Don't want to bend it too much. That's good. Alright, there we go. So there's the English ROM chip. So this we just throw away. I'm just kidding. So we'll probably do something with that. Okay, so now again, let's clean up this ROM chip first. This is just alcohol first. Just clean up that flux. guess I'll just use some of the soldering braid. Maybe this way. This Chip Quick stuff has a really, really low melting point, so it's a lot different than normal solder. You can really just see it just soaking it up like immediately. Okay. I think that looks good. I'm just going to clean it one more time. Alright, that feels better. Okay. I think I got some flux on the back here. This stuff's kind of messy, but okay. So make sure we orient this the correct way. So pin 1 is up here. I can see the little dot. This little indicator, I guess, shows that this side is pin 1, and up here this is pin 1. You can see there's like a little divot, like a little dot right there. So, okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to apply some normal flux here. I use this kind of a flux pen. And just be kind of generous with it. And I'm going to clean my soldering iron because it probably still has some of the Chip Quick on it. Sorry if my nose or my voice sounds kind of nasally. It's been really windy here in California. So I'm just going to tack down this corner, and then I'm going to go ahead and tack down this other corner. And it's okay if it kind of blobs on and gets a little bit too much on there. So now the chip is kind of secure. It's not going to fall off. And it looks pretty lined up pretty well. So you're just going to keep adding a little bit of solder and go over all the pins and kind of like an outward pulling motion. And whenever there's a blob, you just want to go over that area a little bit more. If you get too much, you can always remove it with a soldering braid or whatever, or desoldering braid. Like right here, it's a little bit troublesome, this area, but we'll do that after. We'll figure it out after. Probably put a little too much there. Okay. So now, just make sure there's no bridged connections. Wherever there's a little bit too much, I'm just using the desoldering braid to remove some. These pins are really tiny, so it doesn't need a whole lot of solder. A little bit right there. Some people prefer to use like a chisel tip on a soldering iron. But I've always had better luck with just a really fine, pointy tip. But whatever's easier for you. Alright, that side looks good. And now this side is just right here. Okay, that looks good. So now, I guess I'll go ahead and install a battery. It should run without a battery, just won't. The clock won't function, or we won't be able to save the game. But I'm gonna add some more solder. Where's my solder? Here it is. Okay, so now we still have to fix the stickers, but I just wanted to test it and see if it works. So it's powering on, and yeah, it looks like it's working. So there we go. Are you a boy or a girl? Okay, so I'm actually more nervous about swapping these stickers than I am the ROM chips. So ideally, what you're supposed to do is apply some heat, and then you apply some heat and just very carefully peel them off. But yeah, maybe I'll get like a hair dryer. I'll be right back. Okay, so I cleaned up a little. I put the Japanese ROM chip on the American board. So those are ready to go. Those both have new batteries. Now we're just going to tackle these stickers. So I guess I'll start with the Japanese one, because the one that I really want is the American one. So I guess I'll kind of practice with this. I'm going to try to save both, but maybe I'll kind of use this metal spudger thing to kind of get under there a little. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Yeah, this spudger is kind of hot. Shouldn't have put that in the path of the hairdryer. Not looking too good yet. So when I pull, I'm not like creasing it as I go. I'm like kind of pulling outwards and lifting, kind of. And then as I see adhesive kind of still sticking, I'm just kind of like lifting that up onto the sticker and then kind of pulling it a little bit more, and then you can see it kind of sticking there still. So you just kind of like lift that up onto the sticker. The spudger is kind of sharp, so it helps having something sharp like that to get under there. It's not perfect still, but it's something. I'm going to try a little bit more heat. At the very least, the heat doesn't seem to be damaging the sticker in any way, so actually that did seem to help a little. It's pulling away easier now. So heat does do something, and I can see the adhesive is more sticky now. It's still leaving behind a lot, you can see here, but if we can get the entire sticker off in one piece, then that would be great. Okay. So there we go. Doesn't look too creased or anything. So I'll have to clean this up, but I'm going to go ahead and give this American one a try now. I think I'm going to start on this side for this one. And this one, wow, it's actually coming off really easily. Okay, this one's coming off perfectly. I'm really surprised. Wow, okay. Very nice. Okay. So I'm going to set these here. I'm going to clean this up real quick. Pretty close. And we're going to cover it with a sticker anyway, so this has the 2, so this is the Japanese version. We're going to be for the Japanese one. So maybe I should apply a little bit of heat, and then that way the adhesive kind of re-melts onto there. So I'm just going to heat up these. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. And I'll just go ahead and do this one too. This one didn't come out as perfect as the other one. I mean, the other one's not absolutely perfect, but the other one came out, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And that's the one that I really cared about. So anyway, let's put these back together. Very nice. All right, let's give this one more test. I don't know about you guys, but I will forever always name my character Ash. It's my dream to one day make a ROM hack for Pokemon where you play as Ash that's like just like the anime, where you You get Pikachu, and you come across Misty. She like kind of joins your party, and then Brock joins your party, and just make it like the actual anime, you know, not where you have to like fight them in gyms. But I probably couldn't do the entire anime, but maybe up until like Mewtwo or something. I don't know. Maybe one day. We'll see if that ever happens. I am gonna go play some Pokemon Crystal now. So I guess I'll see you guys next time.